Hey, welcome to the channel. So this morning, I guess I picked up this truck at Impact Auto in Vancouver. So it's a 2021 Duramax. It's a 1 ton, I believe. Yeah, it's 1 ton crew cab long box. This thing is like a mile long. But anyways, here's the damage. It has a little bit of damage on the rockers and the door and the box, but I actually picked up a couple brand new long boxes. They're actually white and everything, so I can just swap that, paint a little bit on the cab corner and the door, and be pretty much good to go. I see the front tire's got a spare on, but the other one is just in the back. I don't know if it's got a hole in it or what exactly, so but this needs to be cleaned up a little bit and it should be good. I mean, the damage on here is pretty minor. The insides, it's not crazy loaded, but it's a pretty nice truck anyways. It's got mostly everything you need. But anyways, I'm just on the Coca-Cola, about an hour from Kamloops, so should be hopefully home by 10 o'clock tonight. But it's only got like 49,500 on it, so I mean, pretty decent truck. The interior's mint, just a little dirty. So I'm just gonna keep on trucking and maybe get some lunch in Kamloops. The weather's like so nice out today. Roads are pretty much dry, so don't have to make it through any crappy Coca-Cola weather. So I made it back from Vancouver, and I'm just gonna wash this thing up and kind of see where I'm at, see what the damage is like. Hopefully I'm gonna be able to weld this cab corner up, but it's pretty smashed, so hopefully, but I can hit it with a little bit of this soap and clean it up. So I found where the leak's coming from anyways. It looks like they already patched it once or just shoved something in there, but I'll have to take the tire off the rim and put a better patch on that. But just let it kind of melt off here, and we're gonna just clean up the inside. And I'm gonna pull this box off and wash the frame up a little bit and clean the interior up. It's kind of dirty, it's not bad, but just needs a little bit of a clean. And the truck's gonna need a little bit of a buff because I got a new box for it, so it's gonna be nice and shiny. And this is just a little bit scratched up and dull just from being used as a work truck, right? So, well, let's pull this box off now, I guess. So I got the box off here now. I'm just gonna leave it out here. I'll probably just strip the taillights and the tailgate off it and the wheel arch stuff, and then just scrap the rest of it or try to sell it. I guess the other side of it's actually not. This side's good, so I guess if I could try to sell it, see if someone wants to buy that, just that side to fix theirs or whatever. But I actually have two brand new takeoffs right here, so I'll just stick one of these back on once I fix the door and the cab corner there, so should make fixing pretty easy. And these ones are all nice and shiny, so they'll look real good. But man, it already looks so much better just by taking the box off there. So, but I'm just gonna pull it out now and wash this frame off and a couple of spots that I mixed on the cab here, and I guess I'll start working on this cab corner and door and pull that dent out. I should be able to pull it out, I think, hopefully, and then weld up that cab corner. So, but anyways, I'm gonna pull it out and wash it up here, and just a little nicer to work on when it's all clean. All right, so we were able to weld this up and fix this cab corner up here without having to section it, but it was pretty close. It was kind of on the edge of either sectioning it or changing the whole cab corner, but I had my dad help me weld this up, so it's pretty darn close. I got it in high solder now, and then I just got to get my line. It's a little bit off, like just needs to be blocked out here, so I'm gonna block it out. I also fixed the dent on the hood here, and there's another little ding that was just on the cab corner, or the rocker panel here. So just a little ding, I push that out and then just put a little high solids over it. So that's gonna get re-rock guarded, and then I'm gonna paint the hood and the cab corner and the door, and I'll re-rock guard this lower rocker panel too, so the both sides match, and then paint and probably blend that door. It's white, so I mean it matches up pretty easy for that. And then also I finally got a new plug for this to fix that tire, and I got a kit today. So I got some new for spot welds for drilling out this blazer here. So I'm gonna try these because we're gonna have I got a million spot welds to drill out on this. So I'm gonna have to take this whole front end off with the suspension brackets and everything in the, this whole section needs to be cut off, and might end up buying new pieces because it might go together easier. Not too sure yet, but I'm gonna finish painting up this white truck first here anyways, and then we'll get on that blazer next. So I'll just throw a little bit of guide coat over this where it's gray, the primer, and get it blocked out and take it over to the booth and get it ready for some paint. So. Man, it is a tight squeeze. This thing is so long. I'm gonna have to see if I can get ahead a little bit more. And this is gonna be a pain in the ass. So I can probably back, oh I'm in now, so I can probably back up a little bit till I'm hitting this. I'd rather be able to walk around the front than the back. Well, it just barely fits in here, but gonna need a bigger paint booth, I guess. It's not bad. I can get these closed, I think. Oh, not quite. Let's go ahead a little bit, but. So I'm gonna pull the doors off this too now because they pop off so easy, and then I can just I can fix this too. So I got the doors off this side too now, and yeah, just look how bad this is. This is just brutal for, like, I think it's got like 48 or 49,000 K on it, and just from getting in and out, it's scraped off, so the paint's just so thin there. So I'll repaint this part and then put gravel guard back to the factory line here, and then it should look like new again. So might as well just fix it up right if we're gonna do it. So we'll get to masking it off now. Alrighty, so I pretty much got everything set up here. It's all masked off and sanded down. I just blew it off. The door is set up on the back. All this pretty much ready to roll. Sanded down all that, fixed all that little bit of stuff, and the hood's pretty much prepped, so I can just kind of hit it with a little bit of wax and grease remover here, and I can get the sealer down on it. Alright, I got all the sealer laid down here now, and then I just masked it off again because I'm going to spray the rock guard. So I just masked it off to where the pretty much just right above the factory line there. So I'm just going to use a little bit of just use some Raptor liner. I might actually thin it out just a little bit just so it kind of looks more factory.
and I'll just probably do 2 coats of that, and that'll be good. I'm just gonna color match it to the white, and then I'm gonna spray the base coat on top of that, clear coat the whole thing so it'll look factory again, and you'll have pretty much no line, like a little bit of a bump, but you shouldn't really notice it. It should look the same as how it comes factory. So well, I'll mix some of that stuff up and spray it down. I think it's 2 to 1 or something like that. Oh yeah, so it's 3 to 1 and just a 10% color. So I don't need a whole can, I don't think, so I'm just gonna mix up a little bit in here and spray it that way. So yeah, white doesn't take much, it actually matches really nice, but some other colors take a little bit more depending on which color you're doing. So this is just 2 coats, and I think that looks pretty wicked. It looks pretty much like factory, but that's why it masks everywhere, because this stuff just splatters everywhere. So I put a little bit over the door and everything just so I don't get some splatter on there. But I can pretty much peel this off now, and I'm gonna do my base coat now. Okay, here's with it unmasked, and yeah, it looks really good. So I'm just gonna spray my base coat over the whole entire thing now, or well, just probably most of the cab anyways, but and then clear, and yeah, should look just like factory. It looks wicked. So alrighty guys, got the base coat and clear coat laid down here. So here's the hood. It's looking wicked. Now the dent was right here, and then here's the rock guard where I base coat and clear coated. It pretty much looks factory. I mean, I don't think you could tell the difference really now that it's been all cleared over. And I just went to the lines are going to be here, but I'm going to spray a little bit of blender clear, or that clear blender on here, and then I'll just like sand it down and kind of buff it, and you won't even be able to tell that there's lines there, especially since the door is right in here. So, and then here's the damaged cab corner. It's all fixed up now, and the door, so everything's looking pretty wicked. I'm pretty stoked how it turned out. And I'll look at the other side here. Here's the other side, and there's the only damage on this side where there was a little dent in the rocker panel, like you can see from a little earlier in the video there. So, but yeah, this all looks pretty wicked. But yeah, that's gonna be a wrap for right now, and we'll let this dry overnight, and we can start putting it together. Put the doors back on, put the box back on, and finish it up. Give it a quick buff, and it should look awesome. So we did it for tonight. So catch you in the morning. Alrighty guys, so it's been about another day since I painted this, and I'm just gonna unwrap it all and pull it out of here. But it looks wicked. Check out this. Pretty happy with how it turned out. Cab corner, the bodywork looks really good, and of course fixed all this stuff, so looks like a new truck again. I wonder how bad to pull this off here. Gonna have to definitely buff up this paint because it's scratched up quite a bit, but should be sweet. So I'm just gonna get it unwrapped here, and we'll pull it out of the shed, get my dad to help me put the doors back on. So I got it pretty much unwrapped here. I'm just gonna fire it up, let it warm up a little bit, and I think we should be able to spack her out and put the doors on, and then get it somewhere warm. I pretty much just gotta assemble a little bit of this interior, and I'll go grab the new box, and we can put the box on too. So alrighty, so I got the door on here, and yeah, it looks pretty good. The door, the gap and everything looks awesome. So Dad just fired up the skids here, and we're gonna go grab the box and stick the new box on it. So the new box is strapped up here, and should be good to put on. Box on here, it's looking pretty good. So I'm just gonna take it to the shop and then put the door together and interior and bolt the box down on it. And it's ready full of snow.
Alrighty guys, so this is a wrap on this one. I got the rest of the interior back together and the doors on, and it's looking pretty good. I actually ended up putting a set of brand new takeoff tires on it just because the tire shop couldn't repair that other that one rear tire that had a hole in it. So found a nice set of brand new takeoffs for it. But besides that, it's looking pretty good. I actually have it lined up that it's sold already to a wholesaler, so it's gonna go get picked up on Monday. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. So yeah, here's the new box. You know, everything looks pretty wicked. So it's back to factory pretty much. So I mean, this thing's not very fancy, pretty basic truck, but I mean it's definitely a good work truck. But anyways, here's like here's where I did the rock guard and everything on the rocker panel here, and repaired that cab corner, as you can see when we first bought it at the start of the video there. The damage, and obviously just the brand new box. But yeah, this is a pretty easy build. I did already get it out of province inspection for it, so I did that yesterday, and so it's pretty much all wrapped up. Got it all cleaned up here. I mean, this thing is I mean, they're pretty ugly compared to like the High Country grill, and it's so long, but I mean it's pretty easy fix, and nice quick little flip anyways. So this one's going, and we'll have another one here later. So I'm going to be working on that blue truck here that's on the trailer there that you see in the next video here, and a couple other cool new products. But anyways, thanks for tuning in, thanks for watching if you made it this far in the video, and we got some more cool projects coming on the way, so stay tuned, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and thanks for watching. Peace.